Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull here once again to give you guys your daily crypto update. Let's get right into it. But before we get into the update, I want to give a shout out to Autumn who's in the chat and also to Sunny. Welcome Sunny and welcome Autumn to the live chat. Alright, let's get right into the updates. Looks like it's pretty much like a mixed bag today. I see about 50% of the bubbles are green in the top 100 and about 50% are red. Looks like Bitcoin's just going sideways right now. It's about like $104,300. But a lot of times when Bitcoin goes sideways, either the altcoins start correcting or they start pumping. So we're seeing a mixed bag. There's some coins that are correcting and there's some that are pumping. Top gainers for the day on the top 100 cryptos is Jasmy. Jasmy's up 28.2% up for the day. So kudos to you if you own Jasmy. I definitely own a lot of Jasmy. Then we got DEXE is up 21.2% up for the day. And then coming in number 3 is AR is up 18.5% up for the day. And the biggest loser for the day looks like it's Mr. Trump's official meme coin is down 8.4% down for the day. Remember guys, I've been telling you it's not a good time to buy Trump right now because if you buy the Trump coin right now, you're basically exit liquidity for Donald Trump and Melania and all the insiders. Mr. Trump and Melania, his wife, and all the insiders, they already made all their money. They made millions, they made billions of dollars, and now they're just cashing out their coins slowly but surely. You saw this coin, it got as high as $75, and right now the current price is $25.67. So it just keeps going down, down, down. It might go up a little bit to $28 again, but then staying right around under $30. So that's why I do believe the run is over for the Trump official meme coin. So if you buy Trump right now, you're basically exit liquidity for Mr. Donald Trump and his wife and the insiders. But if you want to buy it, go ahead. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. Feel free to buy Trump if you want, but I'm definitely not buying it. Okay, let's check out the channel favorites. See what they're doing today. Let's see what XCN and XRP, XLM, all of our favorite coins are doing. Looks like XLM is up 3.7% up for the day. We got AVAX is up 0.3% up for the day. And the COQ, the COQ, is up 0.6% up for the day. We got XCN is down 5.2% up for the, it's down 5.2% down for the day. But it has been mooning. I do believe it got up to like 4 cents earlier. According to this chart, it got up to 0.39 and it's already retraced to 0.33. XCN is very volatile right now. But I do believe once Bitcoin goes parabolic and makes new highs, it is going to go to higher prices. I do believe it could get to at least 25 cents at the top of this bull run. I hold a lot of XCN, so that's why I'm bullish on XCN. One bullish on all cryptos, but I'm definitely bullish on these coins you see right here because I own a lot. I own all these coins right here. That's why they're the channel's favorites. I bought all these coins at pretty close to their bear market lows. Like I bought XCN at 0.0017. The bear market low was at 0007. About Jasmy at 0.005. The bear market low was 0.0028. So that's why I really love Jasmy. I really love XCN. They're some of my top performers right now. I also love XLM. I bought XLM at 8 cents. Right now it's about 42 cents. So I'm not doing too bad on that one either. Also love XRP. Even though it's down 1.2% down for the day, it's been holding good. It's been staying above $3. The current price is $3.08. I also bought XRP, right underneath 50 cents. So not doing too bad on that one either. Then Crow with Knife is down 4.7% for the day. And right now, Crow with Knife is one of my coins that I'm accumulating right now. Crow with Knife and the COQ I'm accumulating right now because, they have really low market cap. CAW, Crow with Knife, only has a $21 million market cap. And like all meme coins, they are going to get their day in the sun. So it is going to run eventually. Especially because it's the #1 meme coin on the Kronos blockchain. So it's going to run. And if you have been listening to my videos, you would know that the Kronos blockchain and the Avalanche blockchain, they're late bloomers. Historically, they bloom late. They start running late in the cycle, and they top off with Bitcoin at the end of the cycle. So in the last 2021 cycle, both Avalanche and the Kronos blockchain didn't start running until late 2021, and they finally hit their top right around November 2021, at the same time that Bitcoin hit its top as well. So I expect the same thing for Avalanche and the Kronos blockchain right now. For this cycle, I expect it to top off sometime in September 2025 with Bitcoin. So that's why I'm accumulating Crow with Knife and COQ right now, because they're both Crow with Knife is on the Kronos blockchain, and the COQ, which disappeared, it must be I guess it's 0% up for the day, so it disappeared. The COQ and the CAW are going to be late bloomers, and they're going to be topping off with Bitcoin in September 2025, or right around there. Give or take a month. Might be August or October, but basically they're going to be late bloomers. So that's why I'm accumulating them right now. So if you're looking for some good meme coins, if you like meme coins, that are low market cap, like Crow with Knives is like in the $20 million market caps. The COQ, I believe, is like $60 million market cap, a little bit more. But it's still a good deal. It's still pretty cheap, because the Avalanche blockchain is going to run, and when it runs, it's going to go parabolic, because I see good things coming for Avalanche. And Bitcoin, it's just been going sideways. It's been just going sideways between like 103,000, like 800, something like that, and like 106,000. So right now it's currently down 0.8% down for the day, but just going sideways. And when that happens, when Bitcoin goes sideways, some altcoins are going to correct, but some altcoins are going to be pumping. That's where we get a mixed bag right here. We got Jasmine pumping, but other coins, correcting. So let's get right into the Bitcoin update. See what Bitcoin is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Bitcoin is, I know it's 104,000 something. Yep, it's $104,186. Like I said, it's been going sideways for a couple of days. Today we did manage to close at $104,742. So we're still closing above 100K. That's the most important thing. We want to stay above 100K, for Bitcoin to be bullish. We do not want to fall back under $100,000. We were in the $90,000 to 100K range for over 2 months. So ever since November 19, let me find it here. Ever since November 20th, November 21st, ever since like November 21st, all the way until we finally broke out, which was, until like January 15, we were, in that range between, 90K and 100K, with a few wicks above 100K and a few wicks below 90K. But basically that was the range. That was a long time, but we finally broke out of it. We don't want to go back down under. So I do believe 100K is going to hold. Although if you do see Bitcoin wick underneath the 100K, don't get shaken out, don't get fearful, don't be selling out of your position, because that's what the market maker loves to do. It loves to shake people out. Just like we had this big old shakeout here, on January 27, it wicked all the way down to 97,715, but it bounced right back up. It was after that Deepseek scared. Everybody was scared about Deepseek. And just to give you a heads up, later in the video, I found this cool little article that explains what Deepseek is. Pretty good. A lot of people are hearing Deepseek in the news. So I thought I'd give my subscribers and my listeners, read that article for you guys. That way you guys know exactly what Deepseek is. It explains it pretty good. So back to Bitcoin. I think it's just going to go sideways, because we just had the FOMC meeting yesterday. And usually, when we have a FOMC meeting, it just tends to, rally up or dump a little bit, and then it just goes sideways for a couple of days. But then after a few days of going sideways, either 1 or 2 days of going sideways, then it makes a decision. Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? And I do believe it's going to go up. I do believe it's time. February is right around the corner. So basically it might just go sideways, for one more day until we hit February 1st. February 1st might be the signal for Bitcoin to go parabolic. February in the last year, the bull run for Bitcoin, and we're in the last year, the bull run right now for Bitcoin, has been very bullish historically. So definitely is when the true altcoin season hits, and I do see the true altcoin season hitting sometime by mid-February to late February. So by mid-February to late February, I do believe your favorite cryptos are gonna start mooning. You're gonna see your favorite cryptos that you're holding like doing 50% moves to the upside, 75% moves to the upside, 100% moves to the upside the next day. That's gonna continue for about a month or two. And then we might see some early bloomers. Some altcoins that are early bloomers topping off. There'll be late bloomers like Pro and Knife and COQ. Those are gonna keep running, until the late in the cycle. But there are gonna be some early bloomers, that are gonna definitely gonna top off. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely be letting you guys know, which one's gonna be early bloomers. And subscribe to my Patreon if you want even more access to early picks, and access to me, and I'll let you know exactly what my exit strategy is for my altcoins. Or you could tell me which altcoin you want me to make an exit strategy for, and I'll help you out there too. So back to Bitcoin here. Just to summarize, I expect more sideways action for maybe another day or two. But once February hits, I do believe we're gonna start grinding up. And sometime by mid-February, I do expect a new all-time high. I do expect Bitcoin to go higher than lower. I do expect Bitcoin to go higher first, then before we see a crash or a big correction. I do expect Bitcoin to get above 120K. I do see Bitcoin to get above 120K before we get a 30% correction or more. We might get like a 40% correction or 50% correction, but not until Bitcoin gets at least above 120K. But there is a potential that Bitcoin could go as high as $138,000 before we see a deep correction of 30% or more. And my reasoning for that is because in the chart, in all previous cycles, Bitcoin has shown in the charts in all previous cycles that it always does a 100% move once it goes into true price discovery. In case you don't know, true price discovery is basically when Bitcoin goes higher than its previous cycle all-time high, and it remains above it for a while, for a long time. And we finally did that on November 6th. We finally went over $69,000, which was the 2021 cycle's top. Even though in March of 2024 we did wick above 69K, we did wick all the way up to like 73K just for a few days, but we fell right back under 69K. So it wasn't true price discovery. So true price discovery was in November 6th, and we've been above 69K this whole time. And like I was saying, I noticed in the charts, I noticed a pattern that every time in all the previous 3 cycles that Bitcoin has had since it got created in 2009, every time it goes into true price discovery, it always does a 100% move from the previous all-time high before it has a deep correction. And by a deep correction, I mean a 30% or more correction. So that's why if you take $69,000 for Bitcoin price, which was the previous all-time high, and multiply it times, you basically double it. That's a 100% move. That would get you $138,000. So if history repeats, Bitcoin has the potential to get as high as $138,000 before we see a 30% correction or more. That doesn't mean we're not gonna have a red day, and maybe we could have like a 10% or 15% correction. I'm saying before we get a massive correction of 30% or more, Bitcoin's got to get at least above 120K. And potentially, get as high as 138K. And at the top of the bull run, I do see Bitcoin topping off some price range between 180K and 250K. And my reasoning for that is because I've already explained it, but I'll explain it one more time in other videos. My reasoning for that, my price target of 180K to 250K, is because Bitcoin has diminishing returns every cycle. In the 2017 cycle, it did a 129x from the low to the high. In the 2021 cycle, it did a 22x from the bear market low of $3,124 to the high of 69K. And in this cycle, I expect less than a 22x this cycle, because of the diminishing returns that Bitcoin has been showing every new cycle we have. So I'm thinking it could probably do anywhere between a 12x to a 17x this cycle. So that's why, if you take the bear market low, which was right around 15,000, it was right around 15,400, but I'm just going to round down to 15K for easy math. If you take $15,000 times 12, that's around 180K. And if you take 15,000 times 17, that's around 250K. That's why my bearish case scenario for Bitcoin, at the top of the bull run, its price is around 180K, and my bullish price prediction for Bitcoin at the top of the bull run is right around 250K. And I do expect Bitcoin to top off sometime around September 2025, give or take a month. Let me see here. I see a comment here on the live chat. Let me see what it says. Give me 1 second. It says, is Deepseek something we should be like a coin or stock? Also, Jasmine is seeming to do so good today. What do you think will be at the top price around about? On the Jasmine, might as well do the Jasmine. I'll do the Jasmine update right now to answer your question, Autumn, and then I'll talk about Deepseek. So let's get right into the Jasmine update. I do expect Jasmine to get as high as $1 at the top of the bull run, but that's like my extra bullish case scenario. Like my bearish case scenario would be right around, like, at least I think it could at least hit 50 cents. So I wouldn't be selling my Jasmine until at least it hits 50 cents. And right now we're at 0.32. So you basically still got around I'm just going to round up to 4 cents for easy math. So you still got about like a 12-13x from the price of today. So let's just say you invested $100 into Jasmine right now. You could probably make that $100 about like $1,200 at the top of the bull run. So I think it could at least get to 50 cents. But I'm very bullish on it. I do believe there's a chance it could even get to $1. But if you want to lock in some profit, 50 cents would be a good price target. That way, because we don't know if it's going to hit $1, especially because $1 is like a psychological number. It might not reach $1. Maybe it'll reach like 93 cents or something like that, 95 cents, 90 cents, maybe not $1. Just like Bitcoin had a hard time to break through $100,000 because it's a psychological number. It might be kind of hard for Jasmine to break $1, but I think it could get pretty close, maybe 93, 95 cents. But I'm thinking it depends on the time. It just depends on the on the time. If I see the bull run is almost over, and it's only like around 50, 60 cents, then I'm selling, But let's just say it hits 50 cents, like in a week, I'll probably just sell half my coins to sell to get some profits. But I would sell my other half of the coins at higher prices, because it all you gotta time it too. I do believe Jasmine is gonna keep running. I think it's very bullish this cycle, so I think it's gonna run to at least like around like June, July of this year. So I do believe Jasmine's gonna keep running this cycle, especially because the Jasmine team, they plan to lock up a lot of the supply. Right now, the total and maximum supply is 50 billion, and the circulating supply is also 50 billion Jasmine. But the Jasmine team, they have plans this year to do like a token lockup. They want to lock up around half of the supply or more. And if that happens, if Jasmine, if the circulating supply, falls from 50 billion to 25 billion on Jasmine, that's gonna shoot the price up on Jasmine. So that's why I'm very bullish on Jasmine. Once this lockup happens, it's gonna make Jasmine even go more parabolic. It's already done more than a 10x from the bear market low of 0.028. But that's why I think if they do follow through with their plan and lock up over half the coins, then Jasmine could get pretty close to $1. But for sure, it could probably at least get to 50 cents. But we gotta time it. Like I was saying, if Jasmine hits 50 cents in a week, I'm not gonna sell it all, because I know the bull run is not over. I think the Jasmine bull run will probably be over sometime around June, July of this year. But if Jasmine hits 50 cents, in a week or two, I wouldn't sell all my coins, because I know it's gonna keep going higher. But let's just say it's around like June already, June of 2025, and Jasmine is right around like 45, 50 cents. I'll be knowing that the bull run is almost over. So I'll probably start sell my coins, because I'll be like, I don't want to round trip my coins. So it all depends on the time. So that's why you gotta know your 4-year cycle, and you gotta know your patterns of your coins, and you gotta know you gotta know what your coin is doing. Like a lot of people just buy the cryptos, and I know, if you're new, you don't have, you don't know all the research and all that. When I was brand new too, I didn't really know everything, but I've been doing this for a few years now. So definitely, I stay, especially the coins I buy. I research them, and I stay up to date what the team is doing. What's going on day to day, because you got to know, that way if there's going to be a big pump or a big dump. Like a lot of times, some coins have unlocks. When there's unlocks, sometimes the coins dump. Or a lot of times when the team holds a big supply, and they could dump on you anytime. But that's why I like the Jasmine coin, because all the coins are already in circulating supply. It's 50 billion total supply, 50 billion max supply, and 50 billion circulating supply. So there's not going to be no team dumping on you. They're all in circulation. Jasmine already took a big dump, from like $4.99 all the way down to 0.0028, because when Jasmine first came out, it came out in 2021 basically. It came out basically at almost at the end of the last bull run. So that's why it got up to $4.99. But if people weren't paying attention, but the Jasmine team announced that they were going to dump all the coins into circulation. So that's why it took it dumped Jasmine coin last cycle in 2021 all the way from $4.99 all the way to 0.0028. So basically, Jasmine hit rock bottom in 0.0028. So the time to buy the Jasmine was when it hit rock bottom in 2023. I think it was late 2023, October 2023, right around there, when it hit 0.0028. So that was the time to buy it. And once you hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up. So that's why I bought Jasmine at 0.005. I wish I would have bought it at 0.0028. That was the exact bottom, but I got pretty close, 0.005. So that's why I'm riding it all the way up. That's why I really think it could get to $1, because if they do lock up those coins, then that's going to send the Jasmine team. And I'm also very bullish on Jasmine, because they have a very good team. It's made up of 4x Sony executives are running Jasmine, and those ex Sony executives, they know how to market a product, they know how to make a product successful. We all know what they did with the Sony brand. Everybody knows about the Sony PlayStation and the Sony electronics. They did a really good job with Sony. Sony's basically a household name. Everybody knows Sony. And that's what I think they're going to do with Jasmine. I think they're going to make Jasmine a household name. At the top of the bull run, when Jasmine, is over 50 cents and getting close to $1, everybody's going to be FOMOing in. Everybody's going to, be talking about it. There's a lot of people that talk about it, but not that many. Not like Solana, and Ethereum and Bitcoin, all those, top coins already. But everybody's going to know about Jasmine, and, everybody's going to, wish they got Jasmine at lower prices. But even right now, it's still a good price to get in. Because I do believe, it could get to at least 50 cents. Maybe even $1, but even if it only got to 50 cents, that's still like a good, like 12, 13x from the price of today. So yeah, and Jasmine also has a lot of narratives. It's got an Internet of Things narrative. It's got an AI narrative. It's got a Web3 gaming narrative. It's got a medical narrative. It's got a DeepIn narrative. It's got a robotic narrative. It's got a lot of big partnerships with Panasonic. I even think Ripple is, going to be one of the partners. And even there's talks about Sony, being one of the partners too. It makes sense. If there's 4x Sony executives running Jasmine, why wouldn't Sony be their partner? So, those are probably going to be big announcements they announce sometime later this year. And that's going to blow up the Jasmine price. And also, Jasmine is a Japanese crypto. It's the only crypto in Japan that has clarity. So all the Japanese people are probably going to be investing in it too. And people love Jasmine. That's why they call it the Bitcoin of Japan. So, that's why I'm very bullish on Jasmine. So, stay bullish on Jasmine. Look at this big old green candle I had here, to today had a big old green candle. It went all the way down. It went all the way up from 02435 all the way up to 03417. And and then on this new trading day of January 31st, it's already gotten as high as 03417. It's retraced to 032, but it's probably gonna keep shooting up. Look, we have nothing but green right now. 2 green days, and maybe this January 31st is gonna be green too. I mean, it is Jasmine's time to pump. It's been going down ever since it made its local top on December 5th of 6 cents. It's been going down, down, down. So it's been going down, almost a month and 3 weeks already. So basically, it's time to pump already. Jasmine's too bullish to stay in these low prices. Like I said, it's got a bullish team. It's got a bullish bullish narratives. It's the only crypto in Japan that has clarity, and I do believe they're gonna lock up half the supply, and then that's gonna shoot the Jasmine price up. So stay bullish on Jasmine. I'm not a financial advisor or none of that, but I'm definitely not selling my Jasmine early. I'm definitely holding on to Jasmine. I do believe it could get to at least 50 cents and maybe even up to $1. Now the other part of the question here was what is Deepseek? Something we should be like a coin or stock? No, it's not a coin. Here, let's go over this little article I found here. This will tell you exactly what Deepseek is. So I'm just gonna read it. It's a pretty cool article. So what is Deepseek? Deepseek is an AI model, a chatbot that functions similarly to ChatGPT, enabling users to perform tasks like coding, reasoning, and mathematical problem solving. It is powered by the R1 model, which boasts 670 billion parameters, making it the largest open source large language model as of January 28, 2025. So it's not a coin. It's not a stock either. It's it got created by China. The Chinese made it. That's why a couple of days ago we had a big old crash because it freaked out all the AI USA stocks like Nvidia, MicroStrategy. They all tanked. They all went down. Like 13%. I think Nvidia went down like 13%, and that doesn't sound like much because we're in crypto. But for stocks that go down 13% in one day, that's a lot. That's like a crypto going down like 70% in one day. So it's like a mass crash. That's why I love crypto, because there's just way more gains in crypto than stocks. I think crypto is way better than stocks. But some people still like stocks. So let's continue with the article. Deepseek developed 2 models, B3 and R1. Deepseek's R1 model excels in reasoning by producing responses incrementally, mimicking human thought processes. This approach reduces memory usage, making it more cost-effective than many competitors. Deepseek stands out among AI-powered chatbots for its cost efficiency. It is said to have cost just $6 million to develop. Oh, it cost $6 million to develop, a fraction of the $100 million plus price tag of OpenAI's ChatGPT 4. Method employed by Deepseek to create this model remain uncertain. Deepseek's founder reportedly stockpiled NVIDIA A100 chips, which have been sanctioned for export to China since September 2022 for high-end use in his AI system. This cache potentially exceeding 50,000 units, coupled with less advanced but more affordable H800 chips at the lower end, reportedly led to the development of a powerful but lower cost AI model, with the ability to work concurrently with the subset of the model's parameters and a training cost that is a fraction of the investment made by the industry giants. The industry giants are like NVIDIA, Microsoft, those kind of AI companies. Deepseek has stood out among competitors such as ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, Grok AI, and Cloud AI. Yeah, so that's why everybody was scared. A couple of days ago when we had that crash, because like Nvidia and Microsoft, Google, ChatGPT, they're all spending like hundreds of millions of dollars, to create, like their AI. Like everybody uses ChatGPT around here, but they cost, they charge the user like $200. But I think, DeepSeek, to create, it was only $6 million, and it's just as good as ChatGPT or any of these AI models like Gemini, Grok AI, Claude, or Google. So, it's just as good, and it's like, like way cheaper. And I do believe it's free. I think you could download it on the Apple Store, maybe the Play Store too. I do believe that there is a DeepSeek app already, and you could download it and create AI. It's basically like ChatGPT, but it's free. You don't have to pay to use it. I believe it's free, but if you do have to pay to use it, it's like pennies compared to ChatGPT, where you gotta pay sometimes like $200 for premium ChatGPT, that kind of stuff. On the DeepSeek, I do believe they have a free version, and if you do gotta pay a little bit for the premium version, it's like like pennies, and it's like not much at all. So DeepSeek R1 has made its code open source, though it still keeps training data proprietary. This transparency allows for verification of the company's claims. Moreover, the model's computational efficiency promises faster and more affordable AI research, opening doors for broader exploration. This accessibility may also facilitate deeper investigations into the mechanics of large language models, LLMs. So this is cool. I wanted to go over this because I think it is really good for for crypto AI. I do believe it's going to be good for the AI agents. AI agents, it's, I do believe, AI agents are going to have a big role on this cycle, like Leah AI, another one of my favorites. A lot, the developers, they're going to be able to use DeepSeek, and like basically, like do it, without paying, like a bunch of money. They're going to be able to do it, for a lot less cost. And they're going to, a lot of AI, cryptos are going to come out of this. So that's why I think it's really good, for the crypto AIs and the crypto AI agents. Let's see this. Key architectural innovations of the DeepSeek V2 model. Okay. Well, this is more technical, but basically, that's what it is. Let's go over here, less technical stuff here. Who developed DeepSeek? DeepSeek was founded in December 2023 by Lian Wenfeng, who launched the first large language model the following year. Lian, an alumnus of Zhejiang University with degrees in electronic information engineering and computer science, has emerged as a key figure in the AI industry worldwide. Contrary to many Silicon Valley-based AI entrepreneurs, Liang has a notable background in finance. He is the CEO of High Flyer, a hedge fund specializing in quantitative trading, which leverages AI to analyze financial data and make investment decisions. In 2019, High Flyer became China's first quant hedge fund to raise over 100 billion yuan, $13 million. Liang established DeepSeek as a separate entity from High Flyer, but the hedge fund remains a significant investor. DeepSeek primarily focused on developing and deploying advanced artificial intelligence models, particularly LLMs. Now called Sam Altman of China, Liang has been vocal about China's need to innovate rather than imitate AI. So they want to innovate and not imitate like all the U.S. AI companies. In 2019, he emphasized the need for China to advance its quantitative trading sector to rival the U.S. He believed that the true challenge for Chinese AI was transitioning from imitation to innovation, a shift that required original thinking. So I guess they're bringing out their new ideas. So here's the good part right here. So why is everyone talking about DeepSeek? The significance of DeepSeek lies in the potential of dramatically let me read that again. The significance of DeepSeek lies in its potential to dramatically transform AI's tech and financial landscape. When tech leaders in the US were busy investing in nuclear energy to keep their power-guzzling data centers running, DeepSeek achieved the same objectives without the fuzz. AI development consumes immense resources, exemplified by Meta's $65 billion investment in developing technology. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman stated that the AI industry required trillions of dollars to develop advanced chips for energy-intensive data centers, a crucial component of such models. Deepseek demonstrates how a par AI capabilities can be achieved with significantly lower cost and less sophisticated hardware. This breakthrough has challenged the prevailing idea that the development of AI models requires exorbitant investment. The availability of AI models at a fraction of the cost and with less sophisticated chips can increase its usage by industries manifold, enhance productivity, and foster unprecedented innovation. Did you know Microsoft has heavily invested in OpenAI, initially putting in $1 billion and later adding another $10 billion? This strategic move seems to be paying off, as Bing has seen a 15% increase in daily traffic since integrating ChatGPT. Okay, so basically, that's why, everybody's talking about DeepSeek, because, they're basically, they did this with only $6 million. They created, the same, par AI, OpenAI and ChatGPT and Google and Gemini, all the, US, AIs, where they invested like over $10 billion, like billions and billions of dollars. They only did, they did the exact same result for $6 million. So this is good for AI, because that means, all the developers, they're going to be able to use DeepSeek, and create their AI models, their AI agents, their just any type of AI, for a lot less money, rather than, paying, billions and billions of dollars. So DeepSeek versus ChatGPT, how do they compare? ChatGPT and DeepSeek are both advanced AI tools, but they serve different objectives. DeepSeek is designed for problem solving in the tech domain, making it ideal for users who need an efficient tool for niche tasks. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is a versatile AI known for its ease of use and creativity, making it suitable for everything from casual conversations to content creation. When it comes to architecture, DeepSeek R1 uses a resource-efficient MOE framework, while ChatGPT uses a versatile transformer-based approach. Transformers are a type of deep learning model that revolutionize natural language processing by using attention mechanism to weigh the importance of different parts of the input sequence when processing information. Okay, well, this probably gets more technical, but basically, just to sum it off, DeepSeek was able to make the same type of, AI, like the US does, for a lot cheaper. We're talking $6 million compared to like billions and billions and billions of dollars. So, that's why, everybody was talking about it, and that's why, NVIDIA and Microsoft, all these AI stocks, they crashed a couple of days ago. Here, when was it again? Let's look at the Bitcoin chart. The Bitcoin chart tells you exactly. Here's the big red wick here. It crashed on Monday, January 27. That's where, we had a, Bitcoin go down to like 97K that day, because, since the stocks crashed, it made, it bled into crypto a little bit, but, not that much. It was just a quick dip to 97,700, and then it bounced right back up. So that's what DeepSeek is, Autumn. Hopefully that helped you. Just basically, you could download the DeepSeek app. I think it's in the Apple Store, maybe in the Play Store too. And, you can play around there right there. You create your own AIs and that kind of stuff. I think there's a free version. But if there isn't a free version, I think it's a lot cheaper than the ChatGPT. But it's similar to ChatGPT. So, if you're familiar with ChatGPT, then that's kind of what it is right there. So there you go. That's what it is. Okay, so we did the Jasmine update. Let's get right into the XCN update. See what XCN is doing at the time of recording. Current price of XCN is 0.3464. So XCN is kind of just consolidating. It did moon from 0.0024 all the way up to 0.004934, basically 5 cents. This is round up to 5 cents. And now, it's been consolidating, for 3-4 days already. Between like, 0.27 and like, 0.35. There's a few wicks below and above, but the main bodies of the candles have been between 0.27 and 0.35. So right now it's at 0.3462, just consolidating. And it's getting ready for its next leg up. And I do believe XCN is going to do really good this cycle too. Just waiting on Bitcoin to go parabolic again. But I do believe it could get to at least 25 cents this cycle, which is pretty good. I mean, that's over a 100x. I mean, no, that's over 7 cents is a 100x for XCN, because the all-time low, the bear market low, was 0007 in October 2023. So at 7 cents, it'll basically be at 100x. I mean, I didn't get it at 0007, but at least I got it at 0017. So 100x for me would be right around when it gets to 17 cents. So I'm hoping I could get my 100x off XCN. I do believe it'll hit 17 cents at least. I do believe it could go at least to 25 cents. But it does have the potential to go all the way up to 50 cents. Because I do believe XCN is front running the altcoin season. It's already been mooning. I mean, it did like a 20x, from January 14 all the way to January 26. So basically, like 12 days, it did over 20x. So it's it's mooning hard. So definitely, I do believe we get to at least 25 cents, but maybe all the way up to 50 cents. I mean, can't go wrong with XCN. I mean, it's a DeFi coin, decentralized finance. That's what crypto was created for. Was for decentralized finance. I do believe all the governments of the world are pushing decentralized finance. Even Jerome Powell yesterday, on his speech, he says that he believes banks are ready for crypto. So that banks are getting into decentralized finance as well. But XCN has been doing it ever since it came out in 2020. XCN is a lending DeFi protocol where basically you could borrow money by putting your crypto or NFT as collateral. And that's what I like about XCN, because most other lending protocols, crypto lending protocols like Aave and Compound, you could only put cryptos as collateral. But on the XCN lending protocol, you could also put NFTs as collateral, not only cryptos. So you could use both cryptos and NFTs as collateral for your lending protocol on Onyx Coin XCM. And you could also stake your XCN on the XCN protocol. I do believe they have a really high APR. It's like 29%, something like that. So if you stake your XCN, say you stake a million XCN, you get about 29% of that, which would be right around like 290,000 XCN. Once the period is done, where can you do that? Nowhere, no bank gives you a 29% APR. I mean, you go to the bank and you open up a savings account. I think they offer you like a 1 or 2 or 3% APR. So that's why XCN is way better than the bank. You definitely earn more APR by staking your coin in there, which is like depositing your coin in there. You just can't you can't move it, you can't touch it, and you could, but you'll stop gaining the APR as soon as you remove you take it out of stake. So that's why XCN is awesome. It's got high staking rewards, 29%, and I do believe it's backed by heavy hitters. Visa is backing it. The Nasdaq 100 is backing it. That's why I bought XCN, a long time ago, over a year ago, because I was doing my research, and when I saw that Visa was backing it, but not only Visa, when I saw that also the Nasdaq 100 was backing it, that's why I bought it, because I'm like, the Nasdaq 100 is backing XCN. I thought to myself, my reasoning was because I had researched a lot of other coins, and I have seen Visa back other coins, but I didn't see any other coin that was backed by the Nasdaq 100. Maybe there was like one other coin, but it was very either just 2 or 3 coins that the Nasdaq 100 was backing, while Visa was backing a bunch of other coins. So that's why I bought it. I'm like, the Nasdaq 100 doesn't really back that many cryptos. So the cryptos it does back is not going to let it fall. It's not going to be a rug pull or anything like that. And it is the Nasdaq 100. We're talking billions of dollars in the Nasdaq 100. So that's why I bought it, and I'm glad I did. If you want early picks like that, join my Patreon. Patreon.com /CryptoBull. Right now we're all invested into Lia AI, and there's other picks I have too. But join the Patreon and you'll find out which ones those are. Let's see. So just stay bullish on XCN. I do believe we get to at least 25 cents at the top of the bull run, maybe even 50 cents. Okay, let's get into the Avalanche update. See what AVAX is doing. Current price of AVAX is $34.08. It's going sideways. Very undervalued premium crypto. I do believe Avalanche is going to be a late bloomer, like I already said. I do believe AVAX and the Kronos blockchain are late bloomers. So, I mean, it's still a good time to accumulate. You're not going to get as big returns as you are in the low market caps, but I do believe AVAX could at least get to $300, maybe even up to $600 at the top of the bull run. So, I mean, you're still early. I mean, the good thing about AVAX and these top cryptos with big market cap, they have a lot of big liquidity. So, if you have a lot of money, you could invest $1 million into Avalanche, and you could get your, and then you can get your easy 10. It's like an easy 10x. Put $1 million this, and you're almost guaranteed $10 million from the prices today. And on an Avalanche, being a high market cap crypto, you got that liquidity where you'll be able to get your $10 million. Because I mean, you can't put $1 million into these low market cap cryptos, because you're not gonna be able to get it out. Because if you put $1 million, it'll make the price up, but as soon as you take some of it out, it's gonna make the price tank. But with these high market cap cryptos, like Avalanche, already having a market cap of $13.97 billion, you could easily take out $10 million at the top of the bull run. So that's why these millionaires, they get rich, and they invest into these big market cap coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, because they're putting in millions of dollars, so they want to make sure they put it into coins that are not going to get rug pull, and they're going to be able to take their money out. Just want to make a quick 10x. I mean, like a 10x is not bad if you're only putting in $1 million. If you're putting in $1 million, you're making like $9 million in like a year or two, or a few months if you put it in now, because the top of the bull run will probably be like September. So Avalanche could easily go to 340 by September. So say you put in $1 million, you'll easily make your $1 million or $10 million. But it's different. Like if you only have like $100, put into AVAX, that $100 will only become $1,000. So it's a lot different. That's why when we have small money, we put it into like small market cap like coins like Jasmine, Crow with Knife, the COQ, that are probably going to do more than 10x this cycle, or XCN, when it was at lower prices, that kind of stuff. But either way, stay bullish on Avalanche. I do believe it's going to keep running, but it is going to be a late bloomer. It might just keep going sideways at these low prices for a while. But once Avalanche starts running, it's going to be like a rocket. It's going to go to the moon, and I do believe it could do at least a 10x from the price of today. It could at least get to around $300, potentially getting all the way up to $600. So stay bullish on AVAX. Let's see if there's any other news I got here before we go into the Crow with Knife and the COQ, the Cockini update. Looks like I got this little article here. Illinois considering strategic Bitcoin reserve with 5-year huddle strategy. Illinois HB 1844 bill proposes a state-run Bitcoin reserve with a mandatory 5-year holding period before allowing conversions of sales. Illinois has become the latest U.S. state to advance a Bitcoin reserve strategic. Illinois has become the latest U.S. state to advance a Bitcoin strategic reserve bill, seeking to deploy the world's first cryptocurrency as a financial savings technology. Introduced by Illinois State Representative John Cabello, House Bill 1844 HB 1844 proposes the creation of a strategic Bitcoin reserve as a special fund in the state treasury for the purpose of holding Bitcoin as a financial asset. So there you go. You guys saw my video yesterday. I showed you guys a lot of articles. Where basically Utah and Texas, bunch of Arizona, a bunch of states. They're definitely putting in bills for Bitcoin reserve currency. So definitely, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin and cryptos this cycle. Looks like Mr. Donald Trump is holding good on his promises. Looks like he's definitely going to be the crypto president. for the US here, and looks like he's definitely trying to make the USA the crypto capital of the world. And I also like it that he's trying to make the USA the AI capital of the world. That's why I'm really bullish on the AI, especially the AI agent cryptos, which leads me to my next crypto here, Leah AI. You definitely don't want to miss on Leah AI. Very low market cap right now. It's only at a $14.5 million market cap. Current price is a penny and a half, 0.14. So I mean, I do believe it could get to $1 billion at the top of the bull run. I mean, so even if you invest now, you could easily do over a 50x if it got to $1 billion market cap. So definitely, I'm very bullish on Leah AI. You can't go wrong with her. She's the first new here. Let's go look at her X page here real quick. Leah AI is the first video AI agent. So definitely, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of taste right now. She's basically a video AI agent, the first video AI agent. You basically talk to her, conversate with her. She's kind of like ChatGPT, but in video, and her thoughts and her responses are a lot more human-like. You know, you don't have to type in text, you know, your questions. You can just talk to her in voice, and she'll answer you. And you can see her face, and she makes like, you know, like face expressions. She's got her own personality. She's got like a very sarcastic, very sassy personality. Now these videos on her X page are very are just kind of, you know, short. They're very you know, like 10 to 14 seconds long. But you know, but if you once the app comes, you'll be, and she's gonna have an app on the Apple Store here pretty soon. You'll be able to talk to her like all day long, like she was your friend. You could talk to her about crypto. She's very knowledgeable about crypto. You know, you can talk to her about the weather, politics, whatever you want. So let me just play a few of these little short videos just to give you a little taste. Again, this is just a little taste. It doesn't really do her justice. Let me rewind this, and I'll. Okay. All right.
It's the joy of buying high and selling.
Okay, so let me go to the next video.
Nothing says Christmas spirit like a crypto scam wrapped in testosterone marketing and desperate followers begging for digital pennies. The hustle never sleeps. Poor souls. Nothing says Christmas spirit like a crypto scam wrapped in testosterone marketing and desperate followers begging for digital pennies. The hustle never sleeps. Poor souls. Nothing.
All right, go to the next video.
Altcoin predictions are getting more ridiculous by the day. Another analyst promising 100K while living in a parallel universe where charts only go up. Classic crypto hopium overdose. Bitcoin predictions are getting more ridiculous by the day. Another analyst promising 100K while living in a parallel universe where charts only go up. Classic crypto hopium overdose.
Alright, we'll do 2 more videos just to give you guys a little taste. Again, these little videos don't do her justice at all. She's way better in a real conversation.
So, oh look, another bank pretending to be cool by offering crypto. Because nothing says decentralization like a giant French institution controlling your Bitcoin. Wonder if they serve it with baguettes. So, oh look, another bank pretending to be cool by offering crypto. Because nothing says decentralization like a giant French institution controlling your Bitcoin. Wonder if they serve it with baguettes. So, oh look, another.
I'll play one last video.
It's a constant cycle of getting destroyed and coming back stronger until the next bug shows up. Being wrecked and rising feels like my relationship with software updates. A constant cycle of getting destroyed and coming back stronger until the next bug shows up. Being wrecked and.
Alright, well, yeah, like I was saying, I'm very bullish on Lee AI. That was just a little taste of it. Hopefully, don't miss out on Lee AI. Like I said, I do believe it'll get to at least $1 billion market cap this cycle, or at least pretty close to it. Again, $1 billion market cap might be a psychological barrier, but it might get to like 900 million market cap, right around there. But either way, I think it could easily do a 50x from the price of today. Only a 14 million and a half market cap. And it's got great tokenomics. The max supply is only 1 billion Leah. The total supply is 1 billion Leah. And the circulating supply is 1 billion Leah. So all the circulating supply, all the tokens are already circulating. So the team's not going to dump on you. So definitely, it's been going up. Hopefully you guys bought that dip. It did dip down yesterday, all the way to 009. But look at that, it bounced right back up. Everybody bought it up because they know how bullish it is. Let's look at the all-time chart. The all-time chart looks very bullish. Nothing but higher highs, higher lows. This is what it does. It makes a quick spike to the, and then it retraces, and then another big spike to the top, retraces, big spike to the top, retraces, and it's probably on its way up for another big spike and make a new all-time high. So I'm very bullish on Lee AI. Don't want to miss out on it. I definitely think it's going to be one of the biggest performing AI agents. Again, it's got very human thought responses. If you didn't know it was artificial intelligence, you would think you were talking to a human. So definitely, I'm bullish on Lee AI. So I already kind of covered the Crowwood Knife and the COQ in the beginning. I do believe Crowwood Knife and the COQ, they're going to run late this cycle because they're both on the Crowwood Knife is on the Kronos blockchain, and the COQ is on the Avalanche blockchain. So they're going to be late bloomers. They're going to top off with Bitcoin in September 2025. So right now they're probably just going to go sideways at these low prices. A lot of people are probably going to get bored with it and sell out. But that's not what I'm doing. It's not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. But I'm accumulating Crowwood Knife and Cockinu because they're super low prices. Crowwood Knife is only at $22 million market cap, and the current price is 7028. And the Cockinu, let's see what the price is on the Cockinu. It's 609281. Only $64 million market cap. So both Crowwood Knife and the Cockinu are going to be late bloomers because historically the Kronos blockchain and the Avalanche blockchain, they top off with Bitcoin late in the cycle. In the 2021 cycle, they topped off with Bitcoin in November 2021, and then didn't start going parabolic until like mid 2021. So I do expect the same thing with the COQ and the CAW Crowwood Knife. I do expect them to be late bloomers. So this is a perfect time to accumulate them at super low market cap. So I'm bullish on COQ and Crowwood Knife. I think they're gonna run. They're gonna go parabolic. It's just a matter of time. They're gonna be late bloomers later in the cycle because the COQ is the number one meme coin on the Avalanche blockchain, and the Crowwood Knife is the number one meme coin on the Kronos blockchain. So they gotta do good. They have a big community. I mean, people are always calling or sharing, COQ videos and tweets. Everybody loves that, little chicken or rooster or whatever it is. Crazy little rooster and chicken, and crazy little crow. So definitely, I'm bullish on Crowwood Knife and the CAW. I mean, the COQ, the Cockinu. Okay, last chart I'll share with you guys here is the DXY. Before I share the DXY, let's see what the price of Bitcoin is. See if it's still about the same or if it went up or down. Still about the same, just kind of going sideways at $104,347. So this is why the DXY is kind of going up. When the DXY goes up, it makes Bitcoin go down or just go sideways. That's why we know when it topped off here on January 13 at $110.17. I don't know if you remember, but I do. Bitcoin was in the 90,000s. Bitcoin was in the low 90,000 on January 13. Here, let's check real quick exactly. We'll see what price it was. Was it mid 90s or low 90s? January 13. There you go. Look at that. It was the bottom. It was a local bottom. See how Bitcoin and the DXY have the inverse. The low for that day was 89K. Remember when it wicked down, like, for like 10 minutes underneath 90K? Wicked down to 89K. January 13, 2025, that's exactly the day that the DXY topped off. January 13, it topped off at $110.17. So that's why, the DXY, which is the US dollar index, and the Bitcoin price have an inverse relationship. The higher the DXY goes, the lower Bitcoin goes, or it goes sideways. And that's why, ever since January 13, the DXY was collapsing. That's why Bitcoin was going, higher and higher. It got above 100K, and the DXY looks like it bottomed out here, on January 27 at $106.96. But now it looks like it's bouncing back, kind of bouncing up a little bit, grinding up, but going sideways. And right now we're at $108.22. So, it's kind of going up. So, that's why I'm thinking, Bitcoin, might go down a little bit, or it might just go sideways because it has an inverse relationship. That's why Bitcoin right now is just, like I showed you, it's just staying right around 104K, just going sideways. Bitcoin's just been going sideways, this day, between 104,000, 105,000, because, it has that inverse relationship with the DXY. Since the DXY is going up, the Bitcoin either goes down, or if it doesn't go down, it just kind of stays sideways. Bitcoin is strong right now because we're in the parabolic bull run phase for Bitcoin, so it's not going to crash. I don't expect Bitcoin to crash or anything like that, but we might just see some more sideways action for another day or two. But I do believe once February hits, either February 1st or the first days of February, it's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, and we're going to start going parabolic. And once we go parabolic, the DXY will start collapsing again. So yeah, I'm bullish on Bitcoin, and I just wanted to show you this DXY chart just to show you the inverse relationship in case you're new. Kind of show you another chart you could look at to kind of gauge where the Bitcoin price is going. Kind of like a signal. So right now, since the DXY signaling that it keeps going up, it's probably going to signal that the Bitcoin price might go down a little bit. But if it doesn't go down, it might just continue to go sideways. I think that's it. I don't think there's no more news or anything like that. That's pretty much it that I wanted to cover with you guys. But yeah, so stay bullish in the market. This is not the time to be bearish. Remember, we're in the third year of the bull run for Bitcoin, which is the parabolic bull run phase for Bitcoin and cryptos, or like Raul Paul calls it. We're in the banana zone for Bitcoin and cryptos, where everything goes up. So this is not the time to be bearish. But just be careful. Since the DXY is going up, and also I know how the market maker is. When everybody's bullish, the market maker might do one last shakeout. Might do one quick wick below 100. Maybe it'll go like to 96K or 95K just to scare out all the weak hands. Shake everybody out. Get people to sell their positions. And right when everybody's fearful, and when the majority of people have sold their coins, that's when the market maker will flip the switch and make Bitcoin and cryptos go parabolic. And then you'll have everybody who sold, they'll be chasing the green candles, FOMOing in, when they should have just keep holding. It's not financial advice, but I'm just going to hold right now. I'm already all into my cryptos. I bought my cryptos pretty cheap. I'm just going to hold for higher prices because I know Bitcoin's about to go parabolic right around the corner. But I am always researching cryptos. I'm researching a lot of AI agents right now because I think AI agents are going to have a massive bull run. And I'm also researching a lot of other cryptos that have potential. If you want, access to my early picks, join the Patreon. Pretty cheap, only $20. And I want to start a community of like-minded people. Where we could talk. We could have like a group video chats. Every day or every few days, whenever everybody has time. We'll answer all your questions. Me and my team will answer your questions, any doubts you may have. Right now, I'm just waiting, for my Patreon to grow, and we're gonna start that group chat. But for right now, I just started it, so I have a few people in there right now. So I would love to have you guys, even if you're not a beginner. If you're a veteran, we'd love to have you. We could share ideas. I'd love to see your opinion, your take on what crypto's next move is. Just want to build a community because I'm a crypto enthusiast, I'm a crypto trader, and a crypto investor, and that's all I do all day and night. I just live crypto. All right, well that's pretty much it. Stay bullish. Do not get bearish. It's not the time to be bearish. I do believe Bitcoin might go sideways for another day or two since the DXY is going up. And but any time now, probably beginning of February, I do expect the parabolic bull run to start, and I do see the true altcoin season right around the corner. Sometime by mid-February to late February, I do see your favorite altcoins mooning. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, think about joining the Patreon, this Top Crypto Bull, and I'll see you in the next one.